WXXL HD1 Tavares, Orlando, an iHeartRadio station. Guaranteed human.
Time to wake up. XL1 067. You're hanging with Johnny's house. Wake up Central Florida, time to feel the vibe. Welcome into Johnny's house, time to get live. Hall of Famer Johnny Magic, the leader of the show. Ryan spitting facts, not much he doesn't know. Ray on the side, spilling tea like a habit. We got you in the chat, hit send, we grab it. 1067, we're next to you riding. Johnny and the crew, we out here grinding. Johnny's house, start your day off right. From that first alarm sound to the last red light. From the trends to the stories to the things you need to know. Johnny's house on XL, we're your number one show. Y'all ready?
Oh, it's me. Good morning. Good morning. I pointed at Ray like, go.
Yay!
I was reading some stuff on the XL Mobile. It's 6:02 Thursday morning. Woohoo! You're listening to Johnny's house. Yeah, it's going to be fun today. Well, I made someone mad on the mobile yesterday. I was reading a very long text from them. So I'm sorry.
Well, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. It's going to be hot today. Really, record temperatures today. They said high of around 96. It's going to feel like 105, like 110 in some areas. So it's going to be very hot. And it's 6:03.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Did you see the original released in 1971?
Not all the way through. I've seen parts of it. I'm not a big Willy Wonka. I'd never seen any of the remakes either.
Okay, so the one with Johnny Depp, incredible.
Really?
Like, I thought he was really great.
He was really creepy in that.
Yes, yeah. So the one with Gene Wilder.
Yes.
Where he's like the mysterious chocolatier, which obviously that's what like the whole concept of it is.
Yeah, the golden ticket and all that stuff. Yeah.
It's returning to theaters next month for its 55th anniversary. We're going to see more and more movies doing this. I forgot which movie started it, but whenever it's like a big anniversary for a movie, they bring it back to the big screen.
I know Star Wars has done it because a lot of people didn't see Star Wars in the movie theater because they were too young.
Yeah, and so same thing with this. Obviously, I didn't see this in the movie theater, but I am a big fan of the Willy Wonka movie. So
I think that would do good at the Sphere.
That'd be cool.
The way they did Wizard of Oz, if you made it interactive, I think that would be good at the Sphere.
That would be really cool. So if you want to check it out, the 55th anniversary is right around the corner. So next month it's going to go back to some theaters.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. The View is actually getting some pay cuts.
Really?
So I don't know if you saw this. Yeah. So since season 29 started with Alyssa Griffin apparently being denied a significant raise. Well, there's like other cuts that are happening. Obviously, this is happening across like major, media outlets.
I mean, it's happening. I know one of the big ones is ESPN right now. People are losing their minds over some of the people getting cut at ESPN.
Yeah. So the producer said that they're going to keep downsizing and downsizing and downsizing with budget cuts. It can be painful, and apparently more cuts are expected before next season. So the show has already moved to a smaller filming space.
Okay.
To try to like cut some things, but
I mean, they've been on for a long time.
Forever.
They must have a really loyal audience.
Yeah.
I see clips of it and I'm like, not for
the
me.
The View's been on since 1997.
But, I mean, obviously they've got some fans.
Yeah. So apparently there's going to be a lot of pay cuts that are happening, especially with the View co-hosts. So we'll see if anybody leaves.
They probably make serious money.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, like all of them got money already. So like, look, if you like what you do and you're willing to do it for less, cool. If you don't, then you'll move on.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, that's what they did with Regis. They wanted Regis to take a pay cut.
Yeah.
And Regis is like, nah.
Yeah. And he was doing it forever.
And he's like, I'm good. I don't need to keep doing this. If y'all don't want to give me what I want, I'm out.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it is.
Worked for them, worked for him. So
yeah. So we'll see. We'll see if anybody leaves or dips out.
Yeah. All right. Well, we will actually get the show started, like for real, because I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, I was reading.
It's fine. It's fine.
I was fighting every fiber of my body to not start replying to the person because I can't not reply to people. So sorry.
You guys really know how to hit us on the mobile.
Inside stuff. But yeah, the XL Mobile was saying bad things to me. So anyway, we'll get your Thursday started. We'll find out what happened with us yesterday. We'll talk to you guys. We'll do it in just a few minutes on Johnny's House on XL 1067.
So this tan, it'll definitely fade, but these summer vacation bills, they're sticking around.
Listen, we're paying your bills on XL 1067 all summer long. We got you, Orlando.
Your chance to win $1,000 13 times a day, every hour from 9 to 9.
It pays to listen to XL 1067.
Sponsored by Dan Newland Injury Attorneys.
Bruno Mars on Orlando's #1 hit music station, XL 1067. It is Johnny's house on a Thursday morning. It is 6:18. It's going to be hot today. Record temperatures today. They say.
Great.
And like no chance of rain, which to me in Central Florida is never true.
I know.
Always at least a slight chance of rain. But it's no real rain to speak of in the forecast. So yeah, it's going to be really, really, really hot today. It was really hot yesterday.
It was. I sat outside for a little bit.
Did you?
Yeah, because I was like, oh, it's not raining. So I was like, I sat outside and read for a little bit, but I'm like, I have to put my bathing suit on or something because I'm like dying.
Right. It is way too hot. So what else did you have going on yesterday?
So I had to pick up my son from his camp, which he was a little upset about.
Really?
Yeah, because he's in K9 camp right now with his sister. And,
right. So I saw a picture of your daughter holding a giant snake.
Yes.
What the heck, man?
Okay, so they're in this K9 camp, like I said, but I picked him up to go to therapy, and then he was mad because he thought he was going to miss those exotic animals, but he got back in time, and they had like exotic animals at the camp. They had snakes, tarantulas, a tortoise.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're having the best time ever.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but after his therapy appointment, I went to Forever Young, formerly Ideal Image.
Saw that as well.
They have the craziest technology now. You don't even need to step foot in a gym. Like if you want to be toned, they've got everything.
I need to go there.
Seriously, I was mind blown. It is wild. So if you want to see that, I put on my Instagram. You can check it out.
I mean, just tell them Ray sent me.
Seriously.
I need to go.
Go. Tell them I sent you. But then after that, I did go home and I wanted to just read or just relax. I'm trying to just calm myself.
Yeah. No, for sure.
I feel like I'm always overstimulated. And so I'm really just trying to calm my nervous system.
Yeah, I try, but I can't because my mind starts wandering and then I read the same thing 5 times. I'm like, what did I just read? I don't even know what I just read.
Yeah. So I've been trying to just do that. But then, laundry and regular life.
Yep. Yeah.
What about you guys?
That's generally how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hung out here for a little bit, had to get some work done because today, I'm doing my afternoon show. I get a little staycation. It's actually really nice from the pool deck over at the Gaylord Palms.
That's gonna be nice.
I'll be doing the afternoon show from the pool, which is going to be fun. But that means I have to get all my in-studio stuff done.
Mm-hmm.
So I hung around yesterday and got a little bit of my in-studio stuff done. And then I had to do a little bit of graphic work type stuff. So I did that. And then I got home and I didn't really have anything to do, but my wife was still working. And so I'm like, well, I'm not really tired enough to take a nap. It's kind of late in the day. So I've been rewatching Beverly Hills 90210.
Oh,
because I'm a nerd. And so I just put an episode on Paramount Plus and just let it run. And if I fall asleep, I don't care because I've seen it before.
Yeah.
So I didn't fall asleep.
Do you notice anything new when you watch it over and over again?
Just how ridiculously cheesy the storylines are. And the fact that was an amazing show back in the day is hilarious.
Yeah.
Because it is the most cheesy thing in the world.
It's funny when I watch some of the shows that I used to, like Lizzie McGuire and all that stuff. I'm like, what the heck is this?
But I mean, I don't care. I know it's cheesy. My wife makes fun of me. She's like, you're watching 90210 again? I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
Because I want to rewatch. When I do rewatches, I don't want to watch something I care too much about.
Yeah.
So I rewatched Breaking Bad, but that one you have to pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
90210 you don't.
No.
It's like whatever, man. I woke up and all of a sudden somebody different owns the Peach Pit After Dark because they sold it like college kids running nightclubs in LA. I'm like, okay, whatever, man.
Yeah. No, it's good that with streaming platforms you can go back and do that.
And then my wife and I went to dinner in downtown Winter Garden and we were gonna say let's eat outside, but it was hot.
Yeah.
So we ate inside. There's a place called AJ's. They do pizza and we go and get salad. They have the best Caesar salad in the world. They put thick cut bacon on it.
Oh, heck yeah.
It's chopped up, got a little bit of grease. They put a lemon on the Caesar. So it's so good.
That sounds so
good. We
good.
go there for the salad. And then if we decide to get a pizza or whatever, great. But we go there for the salad. So we did that. And then there's an ice cream spot across the street called Scoops that we go to. So we did dinner and ice cream last night in downtown Winter Garden. Yeah, it was nice.
I love that for you guys.
Yeah, it was fun. And then just crashed out and here we are.
Here we are again. Almost Friday.
Yeah, almost. It's getting close. I did text back and forth with Johnny a little bit yesterday. He sent me a picture of his view.
Oh, how's he doing?
A very nice resort pool he's chilling at.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, I say, hey man, I do need you to, send me this, but at your leisure. Don't work on my account.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
But when you do have some time and you ain't doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he'll be back on Monday. But he's having a good time, which is cool. He's getting a break. He doesn't get much of a break as far as getting away from life.
Yeah.
Because outside of here, he's got his kid that he's dealing with going into his senior year, and he's got his family back in the Carolinas. So
Yep.
it's cool that he gets to relax a
Yeah,
little
he
bit.
deserves it
Yeah.
for sure.
Cool, he gets to do that. So yeah, that's it. And I got an update yesterday that the Rum Bus did sell some of the last few remaining seats. So really, we are down to the last few. So if you do want to go on the Rum Bus from Teak Neighborhood Grill out to Lugo's Craft Distillery in Lakeland, you get some brunch to get started, have some drinks on the bus, have some samples, and see how it's made over at Lugo's, and then we'll hang out in their little lounge area. There are only a few tickets left because they did sell a bunch of them yesterday. Like half of what we had left sold yesterday. So there really are just a couple of seats left. So
I'm excited to join this time.
yeah, it's going to be fun. XL1067.com if you want to do that. Time to talk to you guys. So whatever is on your mind, we will talk about it. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. We got tickets to check out the Crayola Experience, Orlando's most colorful hands-on family attraction. Discover the magic of color at Crayola Experience, Orlando's most hands-on spot. You can come check it out. All you have to do is tell us what's on your mind, what you want to talk about. So we stay away from politics. We stay away from traffic. Those are easy, low-lying fruit. So we stay away from that. So if you want to do that, you can even hit us up on the XL Mobile. That's 41067 and hit send. Powered by attorney Dan Newland. We'll talk to you guys. Find out what you want to talk about in just a few minutes on Johnny's House. Pink Panthers, Zara Larson, stateside, XL 1067, Orlando's #1 hit music station. It is Johnny's House, and it is Thursday morning. I almost said Wednesday. I'm trying to go back in time.
I know, right? Please don't.
No, trying to get to the end of the week. It's going to be hot today. Record temperatures, they say. So high of 96, going to feel like it's almost 105. I think they said 110 in some areas. It's going to be nuts.
Yeah.
Super hot outside.
Too much.
What is on your mind? Got tickets to check out the Crayola Experience, Orlando's most colorful hands-on family attraction on the XL Mobile. Someone wanted to talk about dreams and what certain dreams mean.
Okay.
They said they dream about having a big, heavy boulder that they haven't had in years.
There's a lot of people that like research dreams and like what they're supposed to mean.
I told you yesterday off the air, I had a dream that my wife and I ran into Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre in Las Vegas in a hotel lobby.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre pulled me aside to talk to me. A couple minutes later, I realized my wife wasn't around. I looked over to the other side of the room, opened the door, and she's hooking up with Snoop Dogg.
That is crazy. Did you tell her that?
I woke up mad.
You can't be.
I woke up mad as hell. I'm like, what?
You cannot be.
And then I was rationalizing. Well, at least it's Snoop Dogg. I mean, at least he's famous, whatever. I told her. She's like, it's more likely I'd hook up with Dr. Dre.
Of course. Yeah.
Like, whatever.
If you had to pick one of the two.
Right. Like, she's like, not Snoop. No. But yeah, I had that weird dream. So
that's funny.
Yeah, that was funny. This is a good one. And this is funny because we were talking about this earlier with you. We were talking about you went to Forever Young.
Mm-hmm.
And someone asked, what kind of stuff do you do to make yourself look and feel good?
Okay.
And you said they do everything over there.
Seriously, I was telling you that they do everything to where you don't even need to step foot in a gym. I mean, like going to the gym, obviously, is like key. You should do that for your health anyways.
Well, yeah, because the fitness part is important.
Yeah, but also there's a mental aspect that comes with the gym. But as far as like toning and stuff, they have like this cool tone thing that I tried yesterday. I was like, let me just try it. I want to see what it feels like so I could tell people about it.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It feels like it's like electromagnetic energy that like goes to your muscle and contracts your muscle.
Okay.
It's like contractions. And so
does it hurt?
No,
you just kind of feel like
feels
the
weird
little sensation.
so
like
it
squeezing
feels,
maybe.
Do you know when your hands or like your feet go to sleep?
Yeah.
Like that tingling feeling?
Yeah.
It feels like that for like 8 seconds, then goes away.
Okay.
Then 8 seconds,
like
then goes away.
Surges. Okay.
Yeah. So it was wild. And so I did it on my thighs and you could see my muscle coming off of my leg and then going back down.
Right.
Coming off of
and that's going to tone you?
And it's supposed to tone you.
I need that in my my hip area.
So they do it on like your abdomen.
Yeah.
A girl did it on her butt.
Really?
Like she is supposed to like sculpt your butt.
Oh, okay.
And you could see her thigh muscle like coming off and her butt. It was wild.
Okay.
So that's like one thing that I was just like blown away by.
That's crazy. I need to go over there and see what they can do for me.
Yeah.
Hey, make me look and feel good.
It's crazy. So, but I mean, like obviously, like I go there to just kind of feel good.
Yeah.
And they have like the peptides and like all the other stuff.
Of course,
which is cool.
Yeah. So I don't think that's the thing. I don't think I do anything on a regular basis. I do. My wife got me into the cold plunge thing.
Yeah.
And it actually, as long as it's not too cold, it does work for me. I can't go too cold. It makes my ankle joints feel like they're about to explode.
Oh, I hate it.
I had bad ankles when I played soccer and skateboarded. So my ankles are really bad. So if it's too cold, it hurts. But I mean, I get in like 60 degrees versus 50 degrees and I'm good. I'll sit there for like 5 minutes.
But it's still like beneficial for you, which is good.
Yeah. No, it's real. And so I like that.
Well, you go for a walk. You guys walk a lot.
We do go for walks. That's just to kind of spend some time together and because we don't get to see each other and talk. We just basically, that's our talk time.
Yeah.
Like our team meeting for the day. But I don't really do anything on a regular basis. I don't think that to feel and look good. I tried to. We started the workout thing, but then I left for Vegas for a week.
Oh, dang.
I know. And then this week has been wild because, Johnny's out, so we're doing extra work and then I won't be home today. So it's like, it throws everything off. We got to stick to it.
But next week, you better jump back on.
Next week, we're back on it. Yeah, for sure. She's been doing Pilates. She likes Pilates.
I do like nowadays that like celebrities or people are just like, yeah, I get Botox. Yeah, I get this, because it's just like, why be ashamed and just be like, yeah, I do whatever I can, you know?
Of course. Hey, look, the technology is available, and if it doesn't harm you and it makes you feel good, who cares?
Why not?
Yeah, who cares? So what do you do to make yourself look or feel better?
There you go.
And it could be the gym. If it's the gym, great. Call us and tell us it's the gym because good for you. I don't have the dedication. I wish I did. I don't care. I know it sounds crazy. I don't care, but I want it. See? But I don't care.
Yeah. You don't care enough.
Yes.
Like, you don't have that motivation,
I
which
don't.
I mean,
I don't.
you put your motivation somewhere else.
It's the last thing on my list.
Yeah.
And my wife kills me all the time. She's like, you're going to die. I'm like, yeah. And everybody is. Spoiler alert. Story ends for everyone.
Maybe just start stretching.
Yeah. I need to do that.
Stretching is good for you.
I know there's like stretch labs.
Yes.
I need that so bad.
Okay, so
because I am the most inflexible person in the world.
Yeah.
Like on my views and my body.
But like they tell you, stretching is so important.
I'm sure it is.
Especially as you get older. If you don't use it, you lose it.
I'm certain it is.
And I believe that.
I need that so bad. I need that so bad because I am not flexible at all. Touch my toes, please.
Can you? You can't?
No. I mean, if I bend my knees.
Well,
I mean, there ain't I can't. I've never been flexible. Ever. Even back in the day.
I feel like you should be able to touch your toes.
Okay. Well, I can't. I feel like I feel judged.
Let's work on that.
All right. What do you do to feel better or look better? And I'll try to touch my toes during the commercial break. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You can hit us on the XL Mobile. That's 41067 and hit send. We've got a couple of tickets to check out the Crayola Experience, Orlando's most colorful hands-on family attraction. Just want to know what you do to feel or look better. It could be anything. It could be the gym. That's fine. Just tell us. Well, maybe we'll adopt it. Maybe if it's stretching, I need to do that anyway.
You do.
So what are you doing to make yourself feel or look better? We'll talk to you in about 6 minutes on Johnny's House. Zara Larson on Orlando's #1 hit music station, XL 1067, Thursday morning, 6:53. And you are listening to Johnny's House, talking about what you do to make yourself feel better or look better. Ray's got the secret. It's not really a secret. You tell everybody about it.
Yeah,
every day.
exactly. I'm not gatekeeping anything.
No. Was it Forever Young, right?
Yeah, Forever Young. It's where Ideal Image used to be.
Yeah, I'm going to go by there and tell them Ray sent me.
Do it.
Hey, let me get some of that shocking on my abs and stuff.
They'll know exactly what you're talking about.
Whatever y'all did to Ray, let me get some of that. So what do you do to make yourself look better or feel better? Dorothy from Ocoee, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you guys?
Not too bad, not too bad. What do you do? Like little things that you do to make yourself feel better or look better?
So for me, honestly, it's like, even when I work from home and stuff, like I have to get ready. Like, I know this sounds silly, but like I have to get dressed for like I'm going to the office. I have to do my makeup, because if not, I'm in like total funk for the day. And there's been times where I'm like, oh, I'm so tired, I don't want to do it. And then like I'll be in a funk. And then like as soon as I like shower, do my hair, whatever, like instantly feel better.
Okay,
I agree with that.
Even though you don't need to get ready, you just go ahead and get ready for the day to make yourself feel better.
Yeah, like it feels like you're ready to like take on the day, you know?
Yeah.
That's pretty smart.
That's so true. Because like I've had somebody, I don't know if it was like broadcasting school and all that, but they were like, if you get ready, you are ready for the day. Like you feel good about yourself. And when you don't, it's true.
Right. You just feel like you're kind of like, blah.
The effort you put out is what you're going to get in.
I get it. That makes sense. I feel like working from home, though, that'd be so hard.
It would be.
So there's days you don't want to do it, right?
Mm-mm.
And then you just talk yourself into it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I like going to the office because honestly, it's like I like to be social and stuff. And when I'm at home, like, I feel like you can slack easier, you know, like you're like, oh, no one's watching me.
Yeah. I feel same. Like, I know it's like probably not exactly the same, but like I have a studio at home, but given the choice, I would come into the station, even though it takes me 30 minutes to get here, and do my work here versus home. Like that, to me, that's an emergency spot because it's just a different vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like
totally.
You feel like you're working when you're working. So
yeah,
that's pretty smart. Well, thanks for calling. Got some tickets to check out the Crayola experience. You could have Orlando's most colorful hands-on family attraction. Just hang on 1 second. You got anything on social media? What do they got?
So they said actually going to the gym and getting up in the morning is what makes them feel good. Somebody said pickleball is their therapy, so they get out and do that. And Victoria said Botox. Feel ya, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, look, like Ray said earlier, ain't nothing to be embarrassed about.
No, who
it's
cares?
there. It's at your disposal. Just go ahead and use it. XL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact. Need a check? It's a no-brainer. Just call attorney Dan Newland. Someone said they do more skincare. They walk 7 to 8 miles a day, 5 days a week.
That's great.
Yeah, and 4 miles on the weekend.
Good for you.
Which is crazy. And then they say they do some evening workouts via YouTube, even if it's just 15 minutes, which is cool. Does eating ice cream count to make me feel better?
Yeah.
I do that every night.
There you go.
Now, that don't necessarily make me look better.
But
so
it makes you feel good.
Helping in one area, but hurting in the other area.
That's fine.
So, right.
Like I think you're fine.
Yeah. Can't be perfect. So eating the ice cream. Maybe I'll go see your friends and then I'll go home and eat the ice cream.
There you go.
Boom.
Or eat the ice cream while you're getting your treatment done.
Even better. I like that even better. Tone up and fatten up at the same time. I like that. What you working on in celebrity news?
There's a villain from a movie that is now on OnlyFans.
Really?
Yes.
Find out who it is. After Doge in the beginning, it's Johnny's House. It's XL 1067. It's a Thursday morning.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so Scary Movie 6 is now available on digital. And Ghostface, the villain that's in Scary Movie.
Right.
Well, it is now on OnlyFans.
Ghostface?
Yeah. I don't know if it's a he or she, so I'm like, it.
Oh, in like full costume.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
So, I mean, Ghostface is promoting the digital release, obviously, of Scary Movie 6, and it's free to subscribe. Carmen Electra even directed a teaser video for Ghostface on OnlyFans. It's pretty spicy if you want to see it.
Okay.
But the parody version from the Scary Movie franchise, obviously, is what they're promoting. But the OnlyFans page, Ghostface listed the things they'll do and won't do, including some like eggplant emojis and some other things.
So it's not going to be a nudie thing.
No, but they were talking about like confessionals or steamy DMs and things like that. But
I've never seen any of the Scary Movies.
It's funny though, because people love Ghostface, it's kind of like I don't know how to explain it. And I could see there's people being like, oh, this is hot. Like, I love it. I could totally go to OnlyFans and get like a steamy DM from Ghostface.
Yeah, because like Halloween, people love Halloween stuff.
Yeah, so fans can expect surprise collaborations with other cast members and stuff on OnlyFans.
Okay.
There you go.
I was expecting something different, but all right.
I know. I just thought it was so funny. I mean, like, you got to come up with creative ways to promote video or movies nowadays.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, but I guess when you think OnlyFans, like your first thought is like dirty stuff.
Dirty stuff.
Right.
But I mean, whatever. Ariana Grande has entered her first ever Emmy nomination.
Oh, that's cool.
And so it's cool because the nominations came out like weeks ago, but now they're talking about Wicked One Wonderful Night has updated basically her credit to list her as a principal performer for the show. So this kind of like the change that was made with some of the Emmy nominees and like the Academy revisions now make it possible for her to actually be eligible to be nominated.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Well, good for her.
So the production obviously picked up like 6 Emmy nominations overall, including like choreography, music direction, and all that. But now Ariana Grande is able to pick up an Emmy for herself. The Emmys are going to air September 14th on Peacock and NBC.
It's crazy because I think Emmys are like obviously prestigious, but I feel like so many people have them because there's so many that you don't hear about.
Exactly.
Like there's local people that are on daytime TV here
that have Emmys,
and it's great, but you don't hear about them.
I know.
Because they give them out locally, which I think is cool.
It is really cool because it's not just like a celebrity-based thing or like a Hollywood thing.
Totally, yeah. So like there's local people that you watch every day that have Emmys that you don't even know it probably, which is pretty cool, I think.
William Shatner and his daughter Melanie, they both fought cancer together.
Oh, that's crazy.
Isn't it? So they were talking about it, how they've been cancer-free since 2024, but before that, they both fought stage 4 at the same time.
Wow.
Isn't that insane?
That is crazy.
Melanie was diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer.
Yeah.
And then 11 months later is when William Shatner found out that he was diagnosed with stage 4 melanoma.
Wow.
And so
that's
for
wild.
both of them to fight that together.
It's kind of cool to have somebody to fight it with.
Yes.
Though, because it is a very scary thing and it's very like time consuming and draining. So to have somebody that like literally understands it because they're going through it is kind of cool.
I could see how it's so like isolating too, but you having somebody, especially your father, I guess they did a joint interview for People magazine where they talk about it, where Melanie said that she remembers vividly thinking, I don't have the strength to take care of myself and lose my father at the same time.
Yeah.
She also added like during the interview that her treatment and like William Shatner gave her like a daddy bear hug and like they were just doing it together.
That's cool. I mean, it's a very terrible situation, but it's cool that you have that.
But like they talk about medical bills and all that stuff because no matter how much money you have, medical bills are still going to be there.
Yeah. And
he didn't want her to worry about the finances and all of that. So it's a really moving interview. If you want to see, it's People magazine.
Yeah. It's an expensive fight. I know from getting the bills from my mom for years. It is really crazy. I guess it makes sense why I wasn't allowed near William Shatner a couple years ago at MegaCon. We did pictures with him.
Oh yeah.
But you have to stand like 1.5 feet away from him.
Well, I mean, he was fighting cancer.
Yeah, and he's a fragile dude who's been through some stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like making jokes in my head about, oh my gosh, like they put like a little box between us so I can't get next to Captain Kirk. But this is why.
That's why.
Because he's like a national treasure and he's going through stuff.
Yeah. But I guess they also are launching a podcast, which is cool as well. So they continue to talk about it. It's called No Time But Now. And they're going to be interviewing like health experts and cancer survivors.
That's cool.
So if you're battling that or know somebody that is, No Time But Now is the podcast.
That's cool. You guys can check that out. All right, it's time to play the throwback game. We're going to ask you some questions. We're going to help you out this week, make it a little bit easier because without Johnny here, we decided to do no music this time.
Okay.
That seems to trip some people up. Sometimes they can't hear it when they don't know it. So we're going to ditch the music. We'll do movies. We'll do TV trivia. We'll do pop trivia. I got tickets to see the Goo Goo Dolls at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater in Tampa. So if you'd like to play the throwback game, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Call us now. The throwback game for tickets to see the Goo Goo Dolls at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater. We'll play the throwback game in just a few minutes. It's Johnny's House on XL 1067. Bruno Mars on Orlando's #1 hit music station, XL 1067. It is Johnny's House, 7:09 on a Thursday morning, and it's time for What's Trending. Brought to you by Pineapple Healthcare, locations in Orlando, Kissimmee, and Lakeland. Pineapple Healthcare. We are better together. Well, Tropical Storm Bertha is moving west now along the northern Gulf Coast.
That's a big girl.
It is.
Big Bertha.
Bertha's a big. So Tropical Storm warning still in effect along the Panhandle. Shouldn't really affect us very much. It's weakening a little bit. We're going to get some rain over the weekend, but we're going to miss the worst part of this, and it's going to start moving into Texas and stuff like that. So it's still out there, but it ain't really out there for us. Not something we really need to worry about. The House passed the bill yesterday that would ban members of Congress from buying individual stocks, while also requiring voters to show photo identification to cast a ballot. So to me, those, like, we don't get into politics much, but like,
no.
I'm real big on common sense stuff. Like when you enter an office and you aren't worth $400 million and you only make $100,000 a year, and then you retire from that office and you're worth $400,000, the math ain't math.
No,
It's
that
because
doesn't make sense.
You were making some stock trades that were very beneficial to you. So, I mean, for us common folk, we will never get that opportunity. So now they get to trade stocks like we do. I'm sure there's probably some, little details to it that we don't know. But they said they just don't want anyone who can trade stock on Wall Street to have any sort of say in what gets done governmental wise, that they can affect stock prices that can make you rich.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
It's kind of like betting on things that you have an inside scoop on.
Yes,
like you shouldn't be able to bet on things that you are a part of.
Which we've seen on this Kalshi stuff a lot in the news lately.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's essentially insider trading is what it is. So hopefully that'll stop, which is good. And Tesla's expanding its driverless robo-taxi service into Florida, and they added Orlando and Tampa to the program. Miami's already testing. I saw a Waymo car in my area over by Disney.
I've seen them too now, but I see people driving them.
Yes. So I was talking to a guy when I was in Vegas, and he was saying they did the same thing there. It's training them. So it's driving the area so the car can learn the area.
Okay, gotcha.
And now it's recording itself, like the data, not necessarily on video.
I see what you're saying.
GPS wise, it's recording itself. So it's driving a route with a person in it.
Yes.
To learn. So now it won't have to have that person anymore.
Okay. Cause I pulled up next one. I was like, oh, there's nobody driving it. And I looked in and I was like,
yeah.
Oh, there's somebody driving it.
So the other morning I was on my way here and I saw a Waymo by my house and I'm like, wait a second, y'all aren't in this area yet. Cause I have the app and it's only good in like kind of the universal Sand Lake corridor right now. And I did look over and there was a person behind the wheel.
But they're training.
So the guy in Vegas told me they did the same thing there to train the cars. So then they won't need people anymore.
Makes sense.
So the Tesla, though, whole different program. They're going to do it. Riders can request vehicles through Tesla's robo-taxi app. Their trips are going to operate, obviously, without a driver behind the wheel. Tesla and other companies are trying to get it into Orlando as fast as possible because we have all the theme parks here.
And it would just totally make sense.
I was against Uber when it started. I thought it was wild, right? But then it turned out being pretty good. When this whole thing started, I think Waymo, crazy. I took one in Austin and I loved it.
Yeah.
So like I'm not totally against it.
I'm kind of for it.
Yeah.
If it gets me there safely, that's all I'm concerned about.
So I'm for it here locally. I like my Uber drivers when I'm out of my area because
they explain everything.
Yes,
right?
I like the conversation. They tell me about this. They tell me about that. I had a nice Uber driver when we were in Las Vegas tell me the way that you can tell if a girl is a prostitute or not. And so like I wouldn't get that from a Waymo car.
Driveless, yeah.
But I got it from my Uber driver. It's flip-flops, by the way. That's how you can tell. The working girls wear flip-flops.
Really?
Yeah, because they ain't trying to look good. They're trying to keep their feet.
So they're comfortable.
Because their dogs are barking because they're walking up and down the strip all day. So if they're wearing really nice high heel shoes,
they're not prostitutes.
Probably just out there having a good time.
Well, look at that. You learn something new every day.
Watch the feet, flip-flops. That's how you can tell. And I would never have learned that from a driverless car. Driverless car would have never told me that. But my Uber driver told me that.
Interesting.
My son thought it was real interesting. He learned that when we were in Vegas. Yeah. So there you go. And then that is what's trending. It's time to play the throwback game. We got questions today in movies. We got TV, and we have throwback trivia. No music for you today. Nope. Make it a little easier on you. No music today.
You guys can't complain about the music.
Nope. Win 2 tickets to check out the Goo Goo Dolls Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater in Tampa. That's a little throwback for you. And they're going to be part of the iHeartRadio Music Festival in September. So if you'd like to play the throwback game right now, 407-919-1067, 919-1067. Tickets to see the Goo Goo Dolls at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater in Tampa. We will play the throwback game in just a few minutes on Johnny's House. Orlando's #1 hit music station, XL 1067. Johnny's House on a Thursday morning. It is 7:26. It's time to play the throwback game. We asked you questions from back in the day. We eliminated the music today since there's just Ray and myself. So we're going movies. Then we're going to go some old school trivia, and then we'll do TV. The winner today going to get tickets to check out the Goo Goo Dolls Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater in Tampa. So let's go to our first contestant, Stacy from Altamont Springs. Good morning.
Good morning.
Stacy, for the sake of the game, because it is a throwback game, I need to know how far we can throw it back. How old are you?
I'm 31.
31. All right. That's pretty young. And have you ever won before or played before?
I have not played. I only listened.
First timer. All
Do you
right.
still live in the generation where they say Stacy's mom has got it going on?
Oh, I still get it all the
All
time.
right.
Yes.
Just checking. Just didn't know if we were way past that
Yes.
or not.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
But I would imagine that, like, okay, like I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
All
still
right.
get it.
So we will start out with movies. I'm going to throw out the synopsis. So you tell me what movie I'm talking about. And today it's all Robert Downey Jr. because they just dropped the new trailer for the next Avengers movie and everybody's losing their minds.
Yes.
All right. So the first one, a billionaire genius who made his fortune building weapons is captured overseas. Instead of giving up, he builds a powerful metal suit and becomes the hero that no one expected.
That is Iron Man.
That is correct. That
Good
is
job.
Iron Man. Good job. That's a point for you. How about this one? With his wife's due date approaching, a successful businessman is forced to take a cross-country road trip with one of the most annoying travel companions imaginable after getting kicked off a plane.
Oh, that one I don't know.
It's in there.
Oh, sorry. Did I hear one more time?
With his wife's due date approaching, a successful businessman is forced to take a cross-country road trip with one of the most annoying travel companions imaginable after getting kicked off a plane.
Is it cross country?
No, it's
Oh,
due
man.
date.
Dang it.
Oh, okay.
Due date. And if you haven't seen it, you got to watch it. Zach Galifianakis. It is hilarious.
I don't think I've
Oh,
seen
really?
that.
Oh my goch, one of the funniest movies I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, it's so funny. You got to check it out. All right, Ray's got some old school
Yes.
trivia for you, some throwback trivia.
All right. What celebrity adopted several children internationally during the 2000s, drawing constant media attention?
Angelina Jolie.
Good job. All right. What dance did Soldier Boy make famous?
Oh my God. Soldier Boy.
You
Oh, yeah.
sing it.
Soldier Boy.
What's he do to that hoe?
Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy. You.
It's there.
Oh my God. No.
It was Crank
No, I
That.
don't.
Crank
Oh,
That Soldier Boy.
No.
Oh, I was like, Soldier Boy.
I know. It's all right. It's all right.
That is a tough one.
Thank you.
Because I think I would have thrown out Superman. Hey, Superman.
Oh, yeah.
But it is Crank That.
Crank That.
That's what the name of the
Yeah.
song is. All right, so you got 2 points so far. That's 50%. You're batting 50%. So let's go with some TV. What was the name of Zach Morris's school on Saved by the Bell? Was it Valley, West Beverly, or Bayside?
Bayside?
It is Bayside. That is correct.
Good job.
You're asking me, or you're telling me I'm not sure, but you got it right either way. And on 2.5 Men, what does Charlie's brother Alan Harper do for a living?
Is he chiropractor?
He is a chiropractor. That is
Wow,
correct.
good
All right,
job.
So you got 4 points total. Not bad because there's only 3 topics today, so that's not too bad. Put you on hold one
Thank you.
second. We'll find out if you are the winner. You're going against Sabrina. Good morning.
Good morning.
And for the sake of the game, how old are you?
I'm 29.
Ooh, so you're a little younger, so you have a little bit of a handicap here. These are the throwback questions. And have you ever played before?
I had an older sister, so
Oh,
I
okay.
grew
There
up
you
watching all
go.
that.
All right. And you played the game before or no?
No.
All right. First timer for you too. Cool. All right. We're going to start out with the movies. I'll tell you the synopsis of the movie. You tell me what the name of the movie is. All Robert Downey Jr. this week. Teenage superhero tries to prove he belongs among the Avengers while balancing high school life and taking on serious criminals under the guise he's an intern for Tony Stark.
Oh, Spider-Man.
That is correct. Spider-Man is the correct answer. That's 1 point for you. How about this one? A wealthy businessman decides to go back to school to encourage his son, creating chaos everywhere he goes.
Could you repeat that?
Yep. A wealthy businessman decides to go back to school to encourage his son, creating chaos everywhere he goes.
Oh, geez. Oh.
Hey.
Let's see.
Need an answer. Just say something. Anything.
Anything.
Weird Science?
No. I was going to use Weird Science. Back to School. Rodney Dangerfield's the main star. Robert Downey Jr. is his son's friend. Little crazy guy.
It's all right. It's all right.
That's okay. Batting 50%. That's where Stacy was at this point in the game, too. Ray, some old school Pops trivia.
Okay, what actor played Jack Sparrow and made pirate movies cool again?
Johnny Depp.
Good job.
All right.
What singer's fan base became known as Little Monsters by the end of the 2000s?
Lady Gaga.
Good job.
Correct. All right. You got 3 points. So you need 1 to tie, 2 to win. It is your game to win, Sabrina. These are old school TV questions. What was the name of the principal on Boy Meets World? Was it Mr. Belding, Miss Teasley, or Mr. Feeney?
Mr. Feeney.
It was correct, Mr. Feeney. All right. So now you're tied. This one will win it for you. What was the name of the barista on Friends that was in love with Rachel?
Oh. I don't know.
This is a tough
one. I don't remember.
It's an easy one. Once I tell you, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't.
Jessica?
No, not Jessica. Gunther. It was the little white-haired guy.
Oh.
Gunther.
I don't think I would have gotten that either.
You know Gunther?
No, I don't think I would have gotten that. Yeah, I totally blanked out on that.
Well, I don't want to do it, but I got to go to the wheel.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, not my thing.
Well,
So I'll bring Stacy up. Got Sabrina up. Unfortunately, we got to go to the wheel. I'm not going to call you a loser because you're tied. That's not my style. So we're just going to find out who's going to win.
No problem.
Now, when Johnny gets back next week, he's going to do it.
Yeah,
I'm just going to tell you right now.
Oh, dude,
And he's going to be hyped up to be back.
Yeah, he's going to be very excited to do it. All right. Well, the wheel has decided, and neither one of you have played or won before, so you're going to be a first-time winner. Stacy is the winner today. Congratulations, Stacy.
Thank you.
Tickets to check out the Goo Goo Dolls at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater. But Sabrina, you did a great job. So play again.
All right. Thanks. Good game.
All right. Hang on 1 second. Get information, and we will do that. Yeah, next week when Johnny comes back, tie, win, lose, whatever it is, you're being called a loser.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the way that it's going to work. I'm just giving you all a break because Johnny ain't here. Ray's having a little bit of problems at home.
A little bit.
Stuff I've been through before.
Yep.
And she needs some help. Going to try to help her next. Rihanna on Orlando's #1 hit music station, XL 1067, 7:38 Thursday morning. You're listening to Johnny's House. Came in this morning to a little complaint on the XL mobile about Matt, who's on
at night.
He's on in the afternoons now
yeah.
for Janet because she's on vacation. Said something about Rihanna that they said was out of line, Matt.
Yeah.
So just so you know.
But I get it. I want new music too. I feel ya.
I thought it was funny. I was listening to it. I thought
you can't make everybody happy. And I'm not going to lie. People are sensitive nowadays.
These days, you can't make anybody happy.
It is insane.
There's someone on the XL Mobile that's never listening to any station I'm on ever again.
Look at you.
Well, that eliminates about 30 radio stations for them.
They're boycotting Brian Grimes.
My hope is they go on a road trip and they like old school hip hop and R&B and they don't realize it and they find me in another city.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
That's my hope.
Listen, whatever.
Yeah.
Comes with the job.
Like nothing's that serious. You know, by today, I do feel like the show is really running loose because I'm trying to do a bunch of different stuff, and I feel like what happened, Ray, is the first 2 days went fine, and I got a little comfortable.
Yeah.
So then I stopped thinking because I've been overthinking to make sure that everything runs right. But I'm like, oh,
okay. But a lot of people don't understand like when you're hosting, but then you're also pressing the buttons, doing the sound effects.
No, it's
like,
a lot.
It's a lot. Yeah.
And, I mean, I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm just saying today is a little loose, and you may not get exactly what you expect, and. Sorry that I'm not sorry.
Whatever. We're just trying to keep the train on the rails.
We are. But it is weird because I did get comfortable going, oh, this is easy. No big deal. And then this morning I pointed to Ray to start the show.
Yeah, like, hey, good morning.
I just wanted you to host today. That's all.
I gotcha.
But I mean, you got some stuff going on at your house, though.
I do.
That you need a little help with.
I'm
so
not
you
gonna lie.
tell me what's going on with you, Ray.
Okay, so I'm not going to lie. I've been the easygoing mom. I've been the mom that kind of like hasn't really put her foot down that much. And speaking of trains, it's off the rails at my house.
Is it?
It is off the rails with the twins. And now that they're getting older, they're very vocal, opinionated, they are manipulative. All of it because they know that they can get away with it.
Kids are evil geniuses.
Yes, because I haven't put my foot down. And so now I'm at the point where it's out of control, but also I'm blending families. And so I've put my circus in her house.
Ah, yes.
And so now I have to get it under control.
Yeah, and it is tough when you blend a home because to an extent, in their eyes, not my circus, not my clowns.
Yeah.
So,
but she's trying to help me.
Of course.
And so obviously I don't know. I'm just trying to put my foot down now. And the crazy thing is that we were having a conversation and she's like, they're not going to like you and that you have to accept that. And I'm like, okay, when she said that, it clicked.
Yeah.
It's going to be a point where they don't like me because I have to put my foot down now and they're not used to that. And so now I'm like, that it's fine. If you don't like me, this is something I'm doing because it's going to be better for their safety, for everybody's safety around them. They're going to be respectful human beings. Like, I don't want them to be little jackholes.
Of course.
And so that's what I don't want to say they're turning into jackholes at 7 years old, but.
I mean, I've been around your kids.
Yes.
And like, at their core, they're good kids.
Yes. And like in therapy, they'll be like, they are very happy kids.
Yes.
They just haven't been put in a boundary.
They're smart. They're very creative.
Yes.
They're very like curious, what you want from your kids.
Yes.
They're also very active.
Very active.
And so like that, and it can jump from, we're having a little fun to it's a damn zoo in like 2 seconds.
In 2 seconds. Yes.
I've seen it. And so sometimes when I'm with them, it's my fault.
Yeah.
Because I like to play with them.
But it's like,
they go
they're
from
not your kids.
0 to 100.
Yeah. So you're allowed to do that. They're not your kids. But for me being the ringleader of the circus, I have to set those boundaries. And I haven't done that until now. I'm like, okay, I almost cursed. But like S is on fire. Everything is on fire because I haven't been the unliked one. And now I'm like, okay, you're not going to like me because we're changing. We're not doing this anymore. You are going to be respectful human beings and I'm not going to handle this anymore.
And they're going to be like, who's this bitch?
Yeah.
Yesterday I did this.
Yeah.
So I got super lucky because I was also the fun parent with my son. My wife was always the bad guy.
Yeah.
And that's because my wife had gone through raising a kid before. Like when I met her, my other son was 5 already.
Yeah.
And thank goodness he was like a quiet, like book smart, didn't want to get into craziness. And there was no social media to deal with and all that stuff. Kids. So I didn't have to really worry about a circus. I didn't walk into a circus. So, but I did walk into like the warden, which is my wife.
Yeah.
And I'm the, let the criminals run the asylum
Of course.
guy. And she always hits me for it. She's always like, you're always going to be the cool, fun one because there's no fear when it comes to you.
And I'm not gonna lie, that is going to be their other mom. Like, and I already know that.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that because I'm trying to break like generational, like my parents didn't care what I did.
Yes.
And I luckily came out a good human being.
Right.
But like they're lucky. And I tell my parents all the time, you guys are lucky that my sister and I are the way that we are because we could have been in jail.
Yeah.
On drugs still.
But I will say, I think you guys, you and Kim now have a really good balance. Now, I know she's not officially the co-parent.
Yeah.
But you guys live together now.
Yes.
Because you now have the same setup that I had with my wife.
Yeah.
The you and then the warden, which no offense, Kim, you're
No.
You're the warden.
And like I've never had structure, but I need somebody to teach me structure so I can teach my kids structure that I want.
That dynamic is going to help you more than you know.
I know.
Because you can still be a little loose as long as they respect the warden, which is what's going to happen eventually.
And that's what I'm trying to teach them.
Yeah.
You need to respect these people,
Yeah.
aka me and Kim and the adults in your life.
Yeah. There was a time my son finally broke me. He got me to the point where it's like, all right, I'm done with your shenanigans.
Yeah.
And we were rough for about a year and a half when he was, going through middle school into the early stages of high school.
And
now we're rolling through Vegas having a great time.
Exactly.
But I had to do it.
And that's where I'm like, okay, I'm at the point now. I am okay if you don't like me.
Okay.
And so I'm like, what is that phase when you know your kids didn't like you, but you had to do it?
All right. So if you have some suggestions for Ray, or if you've been through that yourself, a phase where the kids didn't like you, or maybe when you can remember when you were younger and you went through that phase where your parents didn't like you.
Yeah.
Hit us up, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, 41067 on the XL Mobile. That's powered by attorney Dan Newland. Got stellar nights at the Orlando Science Center, bringing your favorite artists to life with incredible laser effects inside the all-new Dome. It's going on through August 1st. Full lineup and tickets, osc.org. Some advice for Ray, or when did your parents not like you, or you knew, kids just ain't going to like me? We want to hear from you on Johnny's House. Ariana Grande on Orlando's #1 hit music station, XL 1067. Johnny's house on a Thursday morning. It is 7:55. Ray got some drama going on at the house.
I got animals.
Got to put her foot down, become that
But
parent.
I will say you guys are inspiring me, and you guys have persuaded me to be the warden.
Got to do it.
Put my foot down, be stern, crack the whip, all the things.
All those things. Every single one of them. So I want to find out from you when you went through that, or if you have some advice for Ray. Renee, good morning.
Good morning.
So what's your story? Did you have to go through that? The kids hated you? We get some advice for Ray.
Oh, Mike, yeah. Okay, so I teach middle school. And it is every year I went through this with my own 2 girls, and I go through it every year at school with parents. I'm like going, 7th grade is the alien year.
Mm-hmm.
They hate you. They hate teachers. They hate their parents. They think they know everything. And then they come back to you. So you just have to wait it out a year, and you just have to breathe and get through it. But then be careful, because it comes back their junior year and they do it all over again. And I'm like going, I don't get it. I don't understand this, but okay, we're going to get through this year. But I have a friend right now who's going through it with a 2nd grader. He's like, well, why? He's questioning everything. Well, why?
Yeah.
Why? So, I mean, it's their hormones and their bodies are changing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for hang on one second. That is it. She's so dead on.
Yeah.
7th grade. And then my son, 11th grade. Same thing. I had to deal with that. And I was a jerk in 7th grade. That's the year I got thrown off the bus for the whole year.
Oh my God. It's so funny because there's a teacher, or not a teacher, a mom, and she's struggling right now. She's like, my daughter's in 7th grade and she needs any advice. So
yeah,
that's good.
7th grade is when I got thrown off the bus for a year for being a little jackass. The entire year I couldn't ride the bus because I was such a jerk. 7th grade. So yeah, that's exactly right. Carmen, good morning.
Good morning.
All right. So did you go through it? You got some advice for Ray? What's up?
So this is talking from like the child's point of view.
Right.
Growing up, like my mom was tough. Like, you know, like she was tough. She disciplined us, whatever. But thinking back on it, I just think of like the good things. Like, you know, like I feel like everything she taught us growing up, like I use it every day. And now like our relationship is like better and stronger, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, especially being like the firstborn, like I feel like it was like now like I'm like responsible, like I forget the word, but like my siblings look up to me. So I'm glad like she taught us how she taught us bringing up. That way now I can do the same for my siblings.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you calling in because like I said, I didn't have structure growing up. And so I don't know what it's like to have somebody like crack the whip on me and then like be able to turn around and be a good, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I don't know that concept.
To be both sides. Yeah. You've only seen one side of it.
So it's great that like as you get older, like, you know, you respect it and it made you guys like closer.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
All right, thanks for calling, Carmen. Yeah, that's all good advice. Yeah, there is someone on the XL Mobile powered by Attorney Dan Newland Interact. Need to check. It's a no-brainer. Just call Attorney Dan Newland. That says that they definitely needed this because they're in the trenches right now with their daughter. Someone said my mom was the stricter one, but also always the one at all of my stuff. So as long as you show up, you're not just the warden. You're also everything else.
Which I do show up to everything.
So that's good.
All right.
That's so good. You'll make it through, Ray.
Warden Ray today.
You will.
Starts today.
Yeah, they're gonna be like,
who the hell is this?
Get back on your meds. You're all over the place, lady. You're nice to me. You're mean to me. I don't know who this is.
Oh my God. I swear if my kids ever call out my meds, I swear.
We appreciate all the advice. Ray, what are you working on in celebrity news?
Elon Musk is going to use AI to do something historic.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Look, I'm an Elon guy, but we'll find out what it is. It's after Huntrix and Golden. It's XL 1067 Thursday morning. You are listening to Johnny's House.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so obviously the Odyssey right now is such a huge movie in the box office.
Someone hit me and it's like, you have to go see it in the theater. You have to. Even if you have to get up and walk outside for 20 seconds.
Do it? Okay. But now Elon Musk is still talking about it because, he started, was he the one that started it? Like where the drama between like go and not like the movie, or was he a part of that whatsoever?
I don't know if he was or not.
Okay,
I know there was a big push because everyone said it was woke. And then, once you throw the woke word out there, then that army jumps on it.
Okay.
And it went viral and they had a bunch of dislikes on the trailer. And so they said it was going to do bad. And then it's massive. Obviously it did huge.
So, but he said, Elon Musk, before this year ends, Grok Imagine will basically make a full-length movie of the Odyssey that is historically accurate and true to the art of Homer. So that's what he's saying. The Grok that he has, the AI that he has on the platform and everything.
Got it.
He is actually going to make sure that it does it historically accurate. So if that were to fail, basically, he also agreed with a fan suggestion to give Mel Gibson $100 million to make an accurate adaptation. So I don't know about all that, but Christopher Nolan previously compared the use of AI to a Trojan horse. He said, I think AI is a Trojan horse that everybody knows that the Greeks, are inside and all that stuff. But anyways, what he's saying is that he basically wants to make a historically accurate The Odyssey movie.
Okay.
So I'm guessing that he didn't agree with it or,
I don't know. When you translate a lot of things to film, they do take a creative license, and some of it is to keep audiences entertained.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just put everything that happened in real life on the screen. Even as something as simple as the movie Straight Outta Compton, which was the NWA story. Yeah. They do kind of gloss over things and change things a little bit.
So they think now
to move the story along.
Yeah.
It's not exactly what happened. I don't think that Christopher Nolan went out and made something completely opposite of the Homer version of the Odyssey.
No.
And it's not a literal adaptation. So
that's true. Okay, so I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so
there's only so much you could do.
Right. I looked it up a little bit and it says if you were going to score it, it would be about 8 out of 10 as far as direct correlation
Which
to
is
the
pretty
original.
good.
But they do have to move things along. They do have to kind of reduce things to it. The Odyssey in real life would have been an Odyssey if you did the whole thing. It would be way more than 3 hours.
Yeah. So, but the other news with the Odyssey, I guess one of the people that John Leguizamo or whatever, I don't know how to say his last name.
Yeah, that's right, actually.
He wasn't able to see for 12 to 14 hours a day on set because he had these contact lenses he had to wear. And he had to be escorted to and from the bathroom to eat. And I don't know. So he had to wear these contact lenses. I thought that was really cool that he had to be escorted everywhere when he was filming the movie.
Yeah.
So.
And a lot of it is some of these actors, they are pretty outspoken on one side or the other. And so that's going to rub you the wrong way because now your opinion is tainted by what you think of them as a person.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not even looking at what they did on the screen. You're thinking, well, I don't like his views, so I don't like this version of the story. But really, you have to be able to strip your personal feelings for the person away from the movie if you want to get a real feel of what the movie's supposed to be about.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Also, Conan O'Brien is responding to the harsh criticism. I don't know if you saw this. Over his viral slicked back hairstyle.
Yeah, I saw there Conan O'Brien changed his hair.
Yeah, and I feel like he's very popular for his little hairdo that he has because it's red and different.
Yeah.
So he revealed that the new hairdo was caused by oil he applied to treat a painful scalp sunburn. If you've ever had your head sunburned, it hurts. It hurts so bad.
Yeah.
So he described the aftermath of the burn saying, he's like, I feel like my skull is on fire. And he was joking that he is a grease ball because he had to put some oil on it to basically make his head feel better.
Okay.
So he's not trying out a new hairstyle that went viral. It's just because he had a sunburn.
You got to be careful when you comment on people's stuff because you don't know why they did what they did.
Yeah.
I talked about it briefly the other day. I was supposed to go to Burns Steakhouse.
Oh, yeah.
For my anniversary. And my reservation got canceled last minute by the restaurant. I didn't know why. I just got a text saying it was canceled. And my first thought was to rail on the restaurant. How the hell could you do that? It's my anniversary. I've been waiting forever. I had 3 months for this. The head chef passed away. Now, had
gosh.
I gone on and railed on social media about
Somebody would have commented and been like, listen, jackhole.
the next day, because I didn't know what it was about. See, they released the news the next day. If you would have waited, Conan O'Brien might have told you why he did that to his hair. You didn't have to rail on him. My point is, you don't know what people are doing and why they're doing what they're doing. So take a second.
Look at these lessons we're teaching people.
Just breathe for a second.
No, that's good.
Breathe for a second. All right. A lot of times, because of the radio station that we work on, we're accused of playing these same songs over and over again. Turns out it might be what you guys want. So we're going to find out after Zara Larson, which we played just a little bit ago. It's Lush Life. It's XO 1067 in Johnny's house. Zara Larson on Orlando's #1 hit music station, XL 1067. Johnny's house on a Thursday morning. It is 8:11. Now, a lot of times, because we do Top 40 radio, everyone's like, man, you play that song again. Like,
yeah.
You play that song all the time.
We have to.
And there are, every week, a core set of songs that, according to research, according to, what's popular, those are the ones everybody wants to hear. So those play the most.
Mm-hmm.
So they just did a study. And it says we actually like listening to the same thing over and over and over and over again.
Okay.
They say fans listen to their favorite song 343 times a year on average.
Wow.
That's at least once a day almost. Because there's probably days where you might not listen to anything, whatever that might be. They only have 6 artists, core artists, in their rotation at any one time, it says, according to this study. They did a big, extensive study.
I could see that.
So 6 core artists and that favorite song that you love 343 times a year on average. Does that sound right to you?
I think that's yeah.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah.
So I probably listen to, I don't really have a favorite song, which is weird. Like when songs come out, like I get on a run where I like to listen to that song a lot. But then something else comes along and I move on to the next one. There are some of the older ones that I like that just kind of stick with me.
Yeah.
So I would probably say that's probably accurate. And when you do that end of the year roundup, I know the iHeartRadio app does it. Some of the other streaming services do it. You'll see.
It'll tell you exactly like your favorite song, your favorite artist.
But I don't think I only have 6 core artists. I think for me, that's where it's different. Because like so here's how I put together my playlists. I always put together like playlists or, whatever I'm trying to listen to. Based on like listening for a long stretch of time. So like I have a pool one. Like if we're out in the pool for hours.
You have a playlist for that.
But it's got so many different things on it. And it literally spans from the 70s, the 60s, because I like the Beatles, all the way into stuff from today. And so there's way more than 6 core artists on that.
Yeah.
Same with when we do a boat playlist. And I have one for when I'm doing my yard work. And so for me, like it can go from something from this week to something from 1987.
Yeah.
Just like that. So I don't have the 6 core artists.
So I don't have like playlists like that, unless there's like a festival, Warped Tour's around the corner. So I have a playlist for like all the different artists.
Right.
But like if I'm driving to my parents, which takes like 2.5 hours,
right,
I'll put on like
artist radio or something like that.
No, just like one
artist?
One artist.
Really?
And yes. And so I'll go through like their whole catalog from like, like if Rihanna, the early 2000s Rihanna, going all the way to like her latest album.
So 2 hours of Rihanna.
So yes, I'll do like, or maybe like an hour of Rihanna and then like 45 minutes of Justin Bieber.
I never do that.
So I'll do that.
I can never do that.
And that's why like I kind of agree with the top 6 because I have sat there and listened to a whole catalog of an artist.
That's crazy. I never do that.
Yeah.
That is so weird. So how about you guys? Do you listen to your favorite song? Would you say 343 times a year on average? Like, do you listen to it over and over and over again? Do you have 6 artists? That's what they say is the average in rotation at any one time. Do you do like Ray and just set one artist and listen forever? Just curious how you listen to the music. Hit us up 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, 41067, and hit send on the XL Mobile. We do have a pair of Crayola Experience tickets lying around that we can hook you up with. Orlando's most colorful hands-on family attraction. Just trying to find out how you listen to the music so we can make sure you get the music that you want. So call us now on Johnny's House. Somber and back to friends. XO 1067, Orlando's #1 hit music station. 827. You are listening to Johnny's House on a Thursday morning. Talking about music and what you like to listen to. A study says you like to listen to the same thing over and over again, even though y'all tell me you don't. This study says you do. They say you listen to your favorite song an average of 343 times a year. You only have 6 artists.
That's a lot when you think about like how many days are in a year.
It's almost once a day.
Yeah.
But like there's some songs you hear more than once a day, especially if you listen like, to us all day. You're definitely going to hear some things more than once a day. They say you have core artists of people that you listen to. 6 of them is all you have at any one time. So you don't have like a giant, like, library of different artists that you listen to.
Yeah.
And they say people are content with being stuck in the same loop. They said a lot of people, 27%, do not want to broaden their horizons. They do not want to hear new music.
I feel like that's how I feel sometimes. Like I love hearing new music, but whenever I'm in my car, it's always old stuff. Always old stuff.
Right. Because you want to get into the vibe, the zone. Like you want what you want. I feel like it's when you go to a restaurant, you order the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, because you're comfortable.
I like it. I know what I like.
Yep.
I try something new. I might not like it. I mean, with music, you could just hit skip or whatever. It's weird though, because 65% say they want to listen to new music.
Okay.
So it's like almost split down the middle of the people that don't want to hear new music and the people that do want to hear new music. Not everybody does the album start to finish like you do, Ray. No, they say only 41% of people have listened to an album from start to finish in the last year.
Okay.
And 8% say they've never listened to one start to finish.
See, like when Justin Bieber dropped his new albums, start to finish.
Yeah.
Rihanna,
I did that
same
with one of Drake's new albums when it dropped. And some of it's because I feel like I need to do it because I work here. But there are some artists that I like that I listen to, and when they come on tour and they'll do like we're playing just this album start to finish. I love that because I get to go watch that album live. Blink 182 did it. Less Than Jake did it. It was a band that I like. So is there a song right now that you feel like you listen to more than other songs?
I feel like right now, not really.
No,
because right now I'm going through like a podcast kind of like binge.
Yeah.
So there's not really any music that I listen to over and over again.
Yeah. There's 2 that I listen to right now.
Okay.
And I feel like I listen to them more than anything else right now. So by the end of the year, it'll definitely be 343 times. One is it's Tim McGraw. And it's because I heard it on Yellowstone. It's The Cowboy in Me. I just like the message of that song.
What?
It's a good song.
Okay.
It's a country song. It's a little slower. But it's a good song. Like the lyrics speak to me. And then Cage the Elephant. Ain't No Rest for the Wicked. I love that song.
Really?
I listen to that song every single day.
That's a good song.
Yeah. I listen to that song every single day.
Okay.
So for me, like I will get to 343 times, probably more of that song before the end of the year.
Yeah, that's a good one.
For sure. That's a great song.
Do you do it like before work?
Sometimes on my way into work, I listen to it. Like it's just, I don't know. I same thing. First of all, it's got a good vibe to it, that song. But it also has the lyrics just speak to me. Like
that's what music is supposed to do, you know?
That's why I do it. That's why I do it.
There's a lot of people that do like the playlist or whatever. They have a playlist from like the 90s and 2000s. A song from the 90s and early 2000s. This is from Kevin on the Stream. And like they're just like breaking it out full concert. So like that's what makes them happy, but it's not like repetitive.
Yeah. I feel like I want to hear what I like. But if you throw in something new every now and then, I'm cool with it.
But they pick like, Jen said that she picks like a decade and like listens to that decade of music.
Right. But see, if you do that, that's fine. Like if you do this decade, you're going to get a lot of repetition because they're now more like if you do the 80s, there's so many random artists that had big hits and then just disappeared. Yeah. Like now you're going to get a lot of the Zara Larsson, Ariana Grande, Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Rodrigo, and they all have multiple big hits.
Yep.
So you'll hear a lot of repetition, I think, if you do a newer decade versus an older decade where you might hear a wider variety of artists.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the core artists now just bang out hits. Because you don't have, back in the day, you had to wait, like you drop a new album every couple of years.
Yeah.
Now with streaming and getting into the studio, you drop a single as often as you want. Look at Drake, 3 albums at once.
Yeah.
So I feel like now you will get a lot of repetition if you listen to newer artists.
I agree.
So, yeah. But I mean, apparently people like it. So
somebody said research lied to you.
Well, I didn't do the research.
I got to pay attention more to what songs I put on over and over again.
Yeah, now at the end of the years when you pay attention, when they send you your little recap and you're like, oh, wow, really? I listened to that. I know what mine's going to say at the end of the year. Tim McGraw, Cage the Elephant. I don't care. I like it. I'm going to listen to it on the way home today.
Own it.
I am. I saw this yesterday, and I hear it a lot. You've heard it a lot. Rules are made to be broken.
Yeah.
There's certain ones I disagree are made to be broken. We're going to talk about it after Ariana Grande. It's Break Free on Johnny's House. Johnny's House on a Thursday morning. I saw this posted on social media. Rules are made to be broken.
Yeah, they are.
That's what everyone says all the time. Now, you know I'm a stickler for certain rules.
Yeah.
So
yes, we know.
We're going to find out what rules you think are made to be broken, or are no rules made to be broken.
Mm-mm.
Maybe you need to enforce some stuff after Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars on Orlando's number one hit music station, XL 1067. A Thursday morning, 8:38. You are listening to Johnny's House. So I saw this yesterday posted, and I think it's something that people have said forever. Rules are made to be broken.
Yep.
Can't hold me back. I do what I want. And so I thought to myself, yeah, I mean, obviously I've heard that before and I've said that before, but then at the same time, you guys know I'm a stickler for certain rules.
Yeah.
And somebody already said it in the live stream. Oh, here comes the 10 items or less line. Damn right. Damn right.
Yeah.
Every time we talk about rules, because I say society crumbles if you don't follow the little rules, I'm going to bring that one up.
Of course. And we're talking rules, not laws. So the person that messaged me talking about breaking a law, we're not talking about that. We're talking about rules.
Okay. Now I agree with you, but the speed limit is a rule and a law that nobody adheres to.
Okay.
Unless you're in a school zone. If you're in a school zone and you speed, you're a jackass. But other than that, that's a rule that I feel like people will always say is made to be broken. I like to say it's just a suggestion. I said that to a police officer when he stopped me once. He did not think it was funny.
Yeah.
I know Trooper Steve's listening probably.
Okay, you got me there. You got me there with the speed limit thing.
Right. So that's one of the examples where like rules are made to be broken. But like the 10 items or less line, I will stick to that. And I don't break that rule. So are there rules that you think are okay to break? Or that you would say you break on a regular basis? Like what rule was absolutely made to be broken?
I feel like the rules that I'm thinking of are like stupid. Like they're like fashion rules. Like don't wear white after Labor Day. Like nobody cares about that. Like
I don't think anyone does.
Okay. And then like mixing like metals, mixing gold and silver, like jewelry.
Okay.
I feel like that shouldn't be a rule. Like that's stupid.
Never heard that rule because I don't care about fashion, but okay.
I'm trying to think what else, but like those are the rules that I'm thinking in my head.
Okay. Like not serious stuff, obviously.
One that we talked about earlier this week. There's a rule that you shouldn't really talk about your salary or how much you make. Do you think that should be broken?
Absolutely. I think that rule was put in place by the suits to keep us from talking to each other so we won't know that we're getting screwed.
Okay.
I wholeheartedly believe that you should talk money with your coworkers.
Yeah.
100%. I think the people that don't want you to do it are the ones that probably don't think they earn the money they make. And then the people that are handing out the money, they don't want you to do it because then you're going to find out. That's how unionized stuff happens.
Yeah.
So yeah, I that is a rule that has been a rule forever. You don't talk salary with your coworkers, and I absolutely break it.
Did you always wait 30 minutes before going swimming?
Nope.
After you ate?
Nope. And I didn't sink either. And they always tell me you're gonna sink. I'm like, what do you mean I'm gonna sink?
I always heard you're gonna drown,
lead?
or like you're gonna get sick, or you're gonna get cramps or whatever.
Yeah, no, I never did. But I used to tell my son that when I went, because I wanted a break from the pool.
Oh my!
Hey man, we just ate. You gotta wait 30 minutes, and so Daddy can sit down for a minute. I used to tell my son that.
Okay.
I used to tell my son that. So what rules do you think are absolutely made to be broken and what rules maybe shouldn't be broken? Hit us up 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. XL Mobile, that's 41067 and hit send. You can hit us up there. We got tickets to the Crayola Experience, Orlando's most colorful hands-on family attraction. All you have to do is tell us what rules do you think are made to be broken and what rules definitely should not be broken. We want to hear from you on Johnny's House. Post Malone on Orlando's #1 hit music station, XL 1067. Johnny's House on a Thursday morning. It is 8:45. Talking about the old adage that rules were made to be broken. Some of them, maybe yes.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them, I say no. It's hard for me because I get called a hypocrite because I'm a rule follower.
Yes, of course.
And so when I say, well, it's okay to do this, but not that. But I mean, some of it's common sense and logic, and we're humans. Like we're
You're allowed to make mistakes.
We're supposed to be civilized, though, and you're not supposed to just do things all willy-nilly. There's rules in place for a reason. Without rules, there's no society. That's all I'm saying.
Amen.
Round. Sidell from Kissimmee, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How are you?
How you doing? So you think rules are made to be broken?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they should.
Okay. Well, what
Bend them
rules?
a little bit.
What rules would you say are okay to break?
Okay, there's some rules and some family members, friends, and even people you don't know. You come to the house and they want you to take the shoes off the front door.
Yeah, because they're gross.
Sometimes you work, when you work in construction, or if you're a gardener, you got, your shoes are going to get dirty, your boots are going to get dirty. And sometimes when you come home or you're rushing home, there's an emergency, you just don't have time to take off the boots. You have to go. Boom.
Okay.
I understand an emergency, but how often are you running into emergencies inside your home?
Right. Is there like a bear inside attacking the family? You need to get inside fast. I mean,
yeah, I'm just saying once, twice a month, maybe. But still, every day you come home, you got to take the shoes off.
So
that kind of gets ridiculous.
This is at your own home. You want to break the rule.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's a whole different problem.
I break rules all the time.
That's a whole different problem. You don't like the rule in your own house.
Yeah. See, but that's your home. Whatever. Do what you want.
Right. See, that's where it's a kind of a gray area because that's also your home. Now, if you come to my house and my rule in my house is no shoes past the front door, then you better take your damn shoes off.
I've been to places where they've had those shoe mats or those shoe covers at the door, and you take one like a plastic glove, and they make you put them on.
Yeah, I would rather not go to a place like that personally because I'm afraid I'm going to touch anything and mess it up. Because now you got me scared.
Seriously,
like personally. But like if we have a little thing at my front door, it's kind of like a box and there's shoes in it.
Yeah.
Because those like my slides and stuff are in there. So when I take the trash out. So to me, when people get to the house, they say, okay, this is a no shoes in the house.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
absolutely.
if you didn't take your shoes off, I wouldn't make a big deal about it. But I would be like, no one else in here got shoes. You don't see that?
Yeah. Yeah, but sometimes, you're prepared because sometimes we go to a residence and there's a row of shoes outside the door. So you kind of know that, hey, we got to take our shoes off or they're going to have shoe covers for us.
But I will say, like, if we have a worker that comes into the house, like, I'm not going to make him, like, they just changed the blinds in our house. Yeah. I'm not going to be like, yo, bro, take your shoes off. Like, he's a worker coming in, doing something, and then leaving.
Okay. I can see what you're saying there. I don't know.
I don't know. I've been in situations where it didn't matter. You need to take off the shoes or change the covers.
Yeah.
Some people are pretty adamant about that.
Yeah, I can see that. Look, some people got funky feet too, so they don't want to take their shoes off.
True.
Because if you got hammer time going on and you don't want people to see it, now I'm like, oh damn, I like, or you got socks that had a hole in them. Like you got a hole in your socks,
or if your feet stank.
Yes. So you got to be careful where you go. Yes. What if you got an itchy foot? Now you spreading it. I'm trying to keep you from getting the itchy foot. That's why I'm leaving my shoe on. See, so now you could do that. Hang on 1 second. His case, it's his house.
Yeah.
So he's just trying to not take his shoes off in his own house. That's a situation between him and whoever he lives with. Ain't got nothing to do with me. XL Mobile powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact. Need to check. It's a no-brainer. Just call Attorney Dan Newland. Someone said one of the rules you cannot break is wearing white to a wedding.
Oh, yeah. I think that's a rule that, yes.
Can't do that. Someone's just trying to piss me off. They said the number one rule that needs to be broken is the 10 items or less line. People with 10 items or less can wait. See, that's the problem with civilization and society right there.
They're
People
just
like
doing
this.
that to push you.
Right.
That's what they're doing.
Buttons. They're just trying to push my buttons.
Yeah.
You got something over there?
Yeah. Somebody said, not all the time, but maybe sometimes you can eat your dessert first. That should be like a rule that's like, you're an adult, do what you want.
You can eat dessert for dinner as far as I'm concerned. I don't care.
Yeah, somebody said the official UNO rules. Prison rules only, no mercy.
Okay, look, games like that cause problems because
Absolutely.
You've seen me ruin a game night.
Absolutely. Yes, I have.
Because rules weren't followed. We haven't had a game night since. We have not had a game night
I
since.
mean, there's families that should not be having game nights.
Yeah. Well, there's people that should be following the rules.
I get it.
If you don't follow the rules, I got to tell you, don't follow the rules. That's going to cause a problem. And someone is a little put off by you, Ray.
Why?
Because you mix metals.
See what I'm saying? People get so irritated with that.
I was unaware that's such a big deal, but Ray mixes metals. Ew.
If I want to wear silver with gold, I will.
Ew. All right. What does your metal mixing ass have in celebrity news coming up?
Let's see here. We're going to talk about Meghan Markle ruffling some feathers on set somewhere.
Oh, all right. After Gracie Abrams, that's so true. Johnny's house on XL 1067.
iHeartRadio station. Guaranteed human. Live from our Farrah and Farrah studios. If you've been injured, make it a Farrah fight.
XL 106.7.
Orlando's #1 hit music station.
Orlando, it's Johnny Magic. It's time for us to pay your bills and win $1,000.
Enter this nationwide keyword now at XL1067.com. Green. That's green.
Your chance to win $1,000 13 times every weekday from 9 to 9. Paying your bills. It's XL 106.7.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so there is the MasterChef Australia. I know you guys watch MasterChef, don't you?
Yeah, we watched the local one, yeah.
Yeah, so there's the MasterChef Australia, and I guess Meghan Markle was a guest and doing an appearance on the show and allegedly left a little upset and then left some other people upset on the show because Meghan Markle's team had instructed producers not to refer her as ex-royalty or royalty whatsoever.
Okay.
And so they actually did refer to her as royalty during the MasterChef Australia promotional segment. And so that is why they're a little upset. And she was upset. And I guess there was like some drama between her and the producers.
Okay.
But
I mean, if they did that, then they're out of line because that was part of the deal.
Yes.
Like if I make the deal to come on and this is what you're not like, when I started in radio, I used to break that rule.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm the jerky guy.
Mm-hmm,
and so when you tell us don't ask this, I'm going to wait till the interview's almost over and I'm going to ask
it. Yeah.
If they told you not to do it and you did it and you got the result that you didn't want, well, then that's what happens.
So one of the judges said that he was upset because she had been unintentionally drawn into a royal protocol issue she never intended to be a part of. And so sources are also claiming on-camera exchanges between Meghan Markle and the judge were edited out because he playfully was like playing along the personality that, didn't land well with Meghan Markle.
Okay.
So his little playful personality didn't land well with her. And so they had to edit that out.
That's weird.
Because they were like, this is awkward for television. So they're editing it out.
I don't think life in general went the way that they thought it would, Harry and Meghan.
Yeah.
Because there's stories now that they're going to actually bail on the U.S.
Really?
And they're going to
go back to the UK?
They're going to go somewhere in between. They have an estate, I want to say in Portugal.
Okay.
And that's going to be their new full-time, but they're going to start working their way back into the UK life. Now, there are some people pushing back in the article I read. Some of the family is still like, nah, we don't really want y'all.
Yeah.
But some others are like, yeah, cool. You went out.
I could see that because
you tried to do your thing in America.
Yeah.
Didn't turn out the way you thought it would.
It didn't play out at
Come
all.
on back.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, I feel like they thought that they were going to be they are super successful, obviously, but like they were going to live this great Hollywood life and raise their kids and all of that. But
turns out people didn't care as much as you thought they did.
No.
About you guys. And so maybe now they're just going to go back to being royal.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. So David, do you remember that rapper?
Yeah.
With the whole,
the girl
that killed Celeste.
Yes.
She was 14 at the time. Well, the record label Interscope is actually coming out saying that they had dropped him 4 months before he got arrested. So the record executive testified that David was still under contract in the months after he allegedly murdered Celeste.
Right.
He racked up millions of dollars. I guess he was preparing to release his debut album and they had a signing bonus for him of $600,000. And then he murdered Celeste.
Right.
And so I guess before he got arrested, they dropped him 4 months before that.
Okay.
Because they got word and all the speculation. Remember, we were like, how has he not been arrested
That was
yet?
the weirdest thing, that it seemed like everyone knew, but nobody knew, which was so weird.
The wild thing is that he made around $12 million within 2 years.
That's crazy.
Like, you just messed up your whole life. You killed a 14-year-old. And so now this is the preliminary hearing that's going on right now. And prosecutors were revealing these graphic photos. And I guess he didn't look away from the photos. He didn't show any signs of emotion whatsoever. He didn't look at the girl's family. So like a judge will decide if there's enough evidence to move forward with a trial. But as of right now, he could possibly get the death penalty if he's found guilty.
Yeah, and if you agree with the death penalty, then you probably say you should.
Yeah.
Like, because that's what he did.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it depends on if you're the eye for the eye person.
But it's just so crazy to see all this stuff because there are pictures coming out of the courtroom and he just has no emotion.
Yeah, the story's wild.
And he had his life set up for him.
Yeah. Yeah. And then how do you get to that mentality where you can do something like that and it not affect you?
And then still go and do a concert the next day.
It's crazy.
I know.
It's crazy. I mean, I guess it is crazy. I mean, that's why we don't understand it.
Yeah.
Because it is crazy.
Mhm.
I'm going to find out what's trending after Zara Larson and Midnight Sun. It's Johnny's House, XL 1067, Thursday morning. The Weekend on Orlando's number one hit music station, XL 1067. Johnny's House on a Thursday morning. It is 9:12. What's trending? Back again. There's some stuff you need to know, like the boo-boo lettuce is back.
No.
Yeah. So these.
Okay, it's been one day.
Yeah. So the source, they say, is still perplexing officials at the FDA, but there's now a second outbreak, more than 70 new cases. And I'm going to say this wrong, of what the cyclosporosis.
Yeah.
The cases were reported this week in Michigan and 4 other Midwest states. Obviously, it's caused by parasites linked to food and water that causes nausea, vomiting, and, the other stuff that I don't like to say.
The diarrhea.
That. More than 300 people have been hospitalized in the first outbreak. It's been over 7,000 reported cases. They're still trying to figure out where it came from. That Taylor Farms is still under investigation. That's the source of the first outbreak, they said.
But I thought that they wrote like a...
Well, they hit him with a yes, it definitely came from here.
Yeah.
Then they hit him back with the we're not sure if it came from here, but it, like, at least scientifically, but all the indications are that it did, because everyone's saying they got stuff that came from your spot. So they're connecting the dots. So the test part came back as inconclusive, but the connecting of the dots came back to it probably came from y'all. So they're still under investigation for that first outbreak. Now there is no indication where the second outbreak came from.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what we're waiting on now. In the meantime, I ate a salad last night.
I know. I feel like I've gone to some places and I'm like, I order salads still.
I had me a delicious Caesar salad, and so far no parasites.
Yeah, I feel pretty good.
So yeah, I feel like the parasite hit you pretty quick. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know.
I feel like if you eat a parasite, you know it pretty quick. I don't know. The Friends of the Orange County Library System, they're turning the downtown library into a big treasure hunt this weekend. So starting tomorrow and going through Sunday, the third floor bookstore is going to do a full 50% off everything.
Oh, wow.
So books, DVDs, CDs, and vinyls. So they got thousands of gently used titles, some old favorites, and you can go get them. And every dollar goes right back into the library programs. So that's a pretty good thing.
I feel like they do this a couple times a year.
Yeah.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, got to clean out some space for some of the new stuff. Doors going to open at 10:30 in the morning, go until 5 on Friday. Saturday, it's going to be 1:30 to 5 on Sunday. So Friday and Saturday, you got 10:30 to 5, and then Sunday, you got 1:30 to 5. You can go in for free, obviously, and browse, and then half off of something catches your eye, grab it. So that's pretty cool. Books, CDs, DVDs, vinyls, the whole deal.
Yeah.
And if you're already counting down the days to Christmas, I know a lot of people do Christmas in July. Gaylord Palms is bringing back the Polar Express. They do ice every year. They did Polar Express last in 2019. So it's all based on the Tom Hanks movie.
Oh, yeah, and it's beautiful.
Yep. So you got the giant black ice locomotive and then some scenes from the movie. They've updated parts of it since last time it was here, so it's not going to be exactly the same. And they've already started making the ice blocks. They started making them back in June, which is crazy.
Do they make them there at Gaylord, or do they?
So I think they make them there, and then artists are coming in from China, and they're going to start carving everything over the next couple of months, and it opens on November 14th. So I think they start making the ice here, and then they bring in the artists to do it. So that's at the Gaylord Palms. I know a lot of people look forward to ice every year. So this year, Polar Express is going to be back, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty fun. All right, time to find out what you think people need to hear. Tomorrow's Friday. We're going to go into the weekend. These are things that you think someone out there listening needs to hear. Now, you can be specific if you want. That's totally up to you. If you want to catch the smoke that comes from being specific, I'm cool with it. Or you can be very vague, very generic. You just think people need to hear this. For playing along, we'll get you tickets to Stellar Nights at the Orlando Science Center. I'm bringing you some of your favorite artists to life with incredible laser effects inside the all-new Dome. It's going on through August 1st. You can see the full lineup and get your tickets at osc.org. People need to hear what? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. We'll come back in just a minute. People need to hear this on Johnny's House. Taylor Swift, I Knew It, I Knew You, XL 1067, Orlando's #1 hit music station. It is Johnny's House on a Thursday morning. It is 9:19. Don't forget, we're still hooking you up $1,000 when you pay your bills. So the keyword this hour is green, GREEN, online at XL1067.com. Just type the keyword in, answer your phone if we call you back. You can score $1,000. It's green right now at XL1067.com. We do it every Thursday. Things that you think people need to hear. Tomorrow's Friday. You're heading into the weekend. Or maybe it's something you just want to get off your chest. Maybe it's something specific you want someone to understand. We want you to share it. You can be specific. You can be generic. It's totally up to you. Someone is going to get hooked up with tickets to Stellar Nights at Orlando Science Center. Your favorite artists come to life with incredible laser effects inside the all-new dome. It's going to be through August 1st. You can see the lineup and grab your tickets at osc.org. Let's start with Brian from Orlando. What do people need to hear, Brian?
Oh, my word. I do a lot of traveling, so I learned how to cook on the fly.
Okay.
And I got an awesome recipe for chili.
And people need to hear your chili recipe. That's how awesome it is.
Oh, yeah, in 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes, you're done. Like, literally, you put a quarter of a jar of salsa in a microwave-safe bowl.
Okay.
You put 2 eggs in it.
Two
just
eggs.
Crack them, leave them whole.
Okay.
And then you put a third of a wedge of liver pate inside of it.
Okay.
Put a lid on it, put it in the microwave. If you want onions or garnishes, you can do that. And 2 minutes, that comes out, and it is just to die for chili.
What?
Really?
But you said the base is salsa?
Salsa, tomato soup, throw in some onions, and put 2 eggs in it and liver pate.
Okay. All right.
2 minutes and mix it all up. It tastes like it's fabulous.
Okay.
Depth chili. I'm not kidding you.
All right. Brian said people need to hear that
There
chili
you
recipe.
go.
You lost me at liver pate. I'm gonna take your word for it. I think I'd rather roll the dice with the parasite lettuce. That's just me. That's just me. But okay. Brian said people need to hear it, so people need to hear it.
There you go.
Melissa, good morning.
Good morning.
What do you think people need to hear?
So people need to hear that it's okay to call out of work and take a mental health date and have a breakdown, cry, eat ice cream, and restart again.
Damn right.
Because we're all going through it. This world is crazy. I've had those days where I just don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to deal with people. So it's okay to have that mental health day because you deserve it.
Okay.
I agree.
I like that better than I like the chili. I ain't gonna lie to you, Brian.
Trust me, it's okay to sit in bed with a box of Edie's ice cream. That is a fudge brownie recipe I love.
Okay. Hang on 1 second. Or take a mental health day and make the 2 minute chili.
Yes.
That's up to you.
I don't know about that, though.
All right. So we got 2 good ones to start it off. What do you think people need to hear? Got Stellar Nights at the Orlando Science Center. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You can still call in. Let us know what people need to hear on Johnny's House. Ariana Grande on Orlando's #1 hit music station. It's XL 1067, Johnny's House on a Thursday morning, 9:34. Things that people need to hear before we head into Friday and the weekend. Just some stuff that you think people should listen to. It could be specific, it could be generic. Some of y'all we could not take. People on the XL Mobile said no one needed to hear that man's liver pate dog food recipe. That's not nice.
That's not nice.
Brian was trying to share a recipe with y'all because he travels a lot, and he said he learned a whole lot of cooking tricks.
He said it was great. Maybe try it before you bash it.
He said like life-changing great. So yeah, I mean, personally me, no.
No.
But my man wants everybody to hear it. Someone even said we should be fined by the FCC for giving that information out. I was like, what?
The chili recipe?
The chili recipe.
What? Is it a secret recipe or something?
Brian, I appreciate you calling. I don't think I'm going to try it, but I appreciate you calling.
Yeah.
Ray, do you have something you think people need to hear?
Yes, everybody deserves a vacation, so stop hating on people's vacations.
Okay. I got you.
If people work hard and they want to spend their money on going somewhere, then don't hate on them.
Right. And you don't know what people like saved or put into that. Like I'm going to London and I've heard so many times, oh, look at you, 11 days. This is like a trip that's been in the works for 5 years.
Yeah, I feel like those comments just like they shouldn't exist. You know? Everybody deserves a break, especially like what the Melissa girl said.
Yeah.
It's crazy out here in the streets.
Yeah, it is. It is. And along those lines, what I think people need to hear is before you jump to comment on something, let it breathe for a second.
Oh, I needed to hear that.
Let it breathe for a second.
I needed to hear that.
And I bring that up because I told you guys the story about Burns earlier. Unfortunately, their head chef passed away. That's why my reservation was canceled. But in the moment, I was so mad because it was my anniversary. I waited months. I could have easily jumped on social because that's what I do and rant. I can't believe this. How could you do this? But I didn't. I let it breathe. Found out the next day why, and I'm so glad I did. I would have literally still felt terrible about doing that because some things are bigger than you.
I need to be better at that.
So let things breathe before you jump on and start commenting on it. That would be my suggestion. That's what I think people need to hear.
Deserve some snaps.
There you go. From the XL Mobile, powered by Attorney Dan Newland in a wreck. Need a check? It's a no-brainer. Just call Attorney Dan Newland. Someone said people need to hear it's exhausting when you only reach out to your friends when you need something from them and things aren't going well.
Ooh.
You reach out to them all the time.
That's true.
Not just when you need something. So yes, I think that's probably a little personal, but people do need to hear that. That is good. Randomly, we'll hook somebody up with stellar nights at the Orlando Science Center. Your favorite artists coming to life with incredible laser effects inside the all-new dome. It's going on through August 1st. You can see the full lineup and grab your tickets at osc.org. It is 9:36. So let's roll up out of here. Bruno Mars on Orlando's number one hit music station, XL 1067. It is Johnny's House, 9:40 on a Thursday. And it's time for us to wrap it up and get up out of here. It's been a long week.
It has.
I feel like tomorrow's Friday. At least that's a good thing.
And I wasn't even here Monday, and it's been a long week.
I know. One more day of just me and Ray.
Yep.
You're welcome, or I'm sorry, whichever one applies to you.
However you want to feel about it.
Whichever one applies to you.
Show will be back together on Monday.
Yes, it'll be a good time. What you got going on today, Ray?
I have a hair appointment with my sister.
Nice.
So doing that. And then I have a doctor's appointment. And that's pretty much it.
Nice. Okay.
I'm kind of like just knocking out appointments this week.
A little maintenance
Yeah.
today. And you get to hang with your sister, which is always a good time.
Yeah.
So that's fun. Let's see. I'm going to do some radio shows, and then I'm going to go do my afternoon radio show live from the Gaylord Palms pool deck.
I know. I'm sad that I'm missing out on it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll go ahead and tell you, I'm going to be in Cabana 11. So
Whoa.
where I'll be if you're in the Gaylord Palms area and you want to swing by and say hi. Now, I can't guarantee you can get in the pool unless you're staying there.
Yeah.
I don't know how all that works. But that's where I'm doing my show this afternoon. So I can't complain at all because it's going to be hot, but I'll just go jump in the pool.
It's going to be nice.
Or whatever. So I'll be doing that down the hall on Magic 107.7. We sold almost all the spots on the bus after, because we were gone for a while, so it wasn't mentioned. So I didn't know if anyone knew that there were still spots left on the run bus. It leaves from a Teak Neighborhood Grill. It's going to be on August 22nd. We're going to eat some brunch. That's all included in your ticket. Have a few drinks, and then we're going to head over to Lakeland to the distillery, Lugo's Craft Distillery in Lakeland, where they make my Yoho Spice rum and a bunch of other really, really good stuff. The official rum of the Jacksonville Jaguars and UCF. So they're going to show you how it's done, get you some samples, going to hang out in their craft cocktail area and have some fun. There's still a few seats left, but I mean, literally just a few now.
Yeah.
At xl1067.com if you want to come and hang out. It's a really fun time. It's an all-day event, and your food and your drink is pretty much included. You can buy extra drinks while you're there. We're going to have a food truck there too, but like for the most part, you'll have a great time. So you can just come hang out with us. xl1067.com if you want to do that. A few more minutes to enter the keyword on xl1067.com while you're there. Green, that's GREEN, for your chance to win $1,000 as we help you pay them bills. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
We'll turn it over to Ryan Seacrest, and we'll be back to wrap up your week on a Friday tomorrow